Hey guys, so today I'm in a city called Cetinje in Montenegro, and I'm going to do you a guided tour today of the ancient capital city. So this is the old capital city of the country. There are two capital cities. There's Cetinje, the old capital, and there is the new capital, Podgorica. So it's a very unique thing. There's only about 16 countries in the world that have two capital cities. And 50 or 60 years ago, the government here decided to change it to Podgorica. So the locals here were disappointed really at that. But I thought I'd start the guided tour in the park. And I found this lovely park. I only arrived here about 10 minutes ago. And there's lovely statues, and the trees are nice, the greenery is nice. The air feels fresh, and the mountains are in the background. Look at that, let me zoom in. Just there. And you see these lovely coloured houses, and you see the high mountains in the background. I think it's the second or third highest city in Montenegro. It's right high up here in the mountain. Let me swing round. They certainly like gardening and keep the trees nice here. I really like that tree there on the right side. And there's all different types of trees there in the distance. Now I'm staying in a resort called Budvar. It's about 30 kilometers away from here. So you can get through here on the bus. It costs €4 to get a bus here, or a taxi is about 20 or 25 euros. A taxi driver just stopped me here in the street and he said, do you want me to take you somewhere? And I said, maybe take me to Budvar later on. And he said, it's 25 euros. And I said, oh, maybe you can do it a bit cheaper. And he said, okay, 20 euros. So that sounds okay to me. Might be a bit better than the bus ride on the way here. The bus ride was a bit choppy, and the driver, he was driving on corners so fast. I think he needed some driving lessons, to be honest with you guys. But I got here safely in the end. And there was all, it was very, very high, going past cliff edges up a mountain. So the journey was a bit scary on the way, but I'm here now. So let's head towards the main street of the city. So I arrived here 1 week ago, and I've been staying in Budvar, and tomorrow I'm going to a town called Tivat, which is on the west coast of Montenegro. Right now I'm staying on the east coast, and Budvar's been nice and warm and sunny, like 18-20 degrees every day. And I've got here to Cetinje, and it feels a little bit cold. It might be about 10 degrees, but it feels like summer to me because I live in Poland, and Poland is freezing cold, like 0 degrees, 5 degrees right now. So this is one of the main shopping streets of the city. If you go down, you see all cafes either side and souvenir shops and things, and you get to the mountain at the end. Let me just show you the typical Montenegrin architecture here. The buildings are so old because, you know, it's such a historic city. A lot of people are coming here and staying here in the guest houses because they're going to the Lake Skadar. It's famous. Lake Skadar is a really popular tourist point of Montenegro. The buildings are nice, aren't they? Let's swing this around. And I really like these lampshades here as well. The lampshades are lovely here. And there's no litter on the streets. It's a very clean city. And you can see it's local people. I've not really seen any tourists around here today. So a lot of people, they're coming here for seaside holidays, really, to resorts like Budvar, to Tivat, to Kotor. Kotor has a very, very beautiful old town. So have a look at my other tours, guys, and you will see Kotor. And please remember to give likes and comments as well, constructive comments and what you think about Montenegro and these resorts. The idea is to give you a feel of the place before you come here. See if you feel like a day trip out here to Cetinje. That looks nice, the building on the left. And that's the street there on the left that leads straight up to the bus station. So just carry on to the very, very end of this street, turn left, and you've got the bus station. And also there's lots of taxis parked there if you need a taxi to get back to the tourist resort where you stay. But let me just focus in here on the architecture on this street as well. You see further on, I love the trees further on here. It looks like kind of Switzerland or somewhere. It's really nice. The air feels very fresh here. There's cars around, but not too many, and just does feel fresh. Hey, how's it going? Thanks. Hey. So we're heading up to the museum up this way now.
Ciao.
And you've got all of these small independent boutique shops here as well, selling handmade kind of items. Obviously you've got some souvenir shops because you get all the day trippers coming here as well. Like you see on the left side, you get all your magnets and things. I always buy magnets on holiday for my mum. And postcards for my family, for my mum, my dad, my sister.
Yes, okay.
So we've got Cafe Bar Iris on the right side. Typically they're charging about €3.50 for a pint of beer in these bars up here in Cetinje. Some of them are €3 actually. And there's a €1 shop. Some things are 1.5 euros and €1. It's very cheap there. You know, one of those cheap shops you find in every city. It's just there, the Euro shop just there, yeah. Are you English as well?
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Liverpool.
I'm from Liverpool, Crosby as well, yeah. Nice to meet you, enjoy. You'll see my tours on Travel with Col on YouTube. Cheers, bye, see ya. Oh, that's funny, meeting some people from my home city in the street in Cetinje. I didn't expect it, but it's a small world. And on the right side, you have a nice lounge bar where you can watch the people go by downtown. So that looks like a nice place to sit. And you've got a betting shop there on the left side. There's another street going off here. Let's just zoom in. I won't walk down there, but we'll just zoom in to see what's down there. Another street with nice trees and a Montenegrin flag on the left side. Oh, really? Just there?
100 meters.
Yes.
And go and you see little house. No little house. This is the music academy now, but is English embassy.
It was the English embassy before.
Yes,
yeah.
Before.
When was this?
Before the kingdom being Montenegro is big kingdom.
Before, yeah.
Before, yes.
Oh, interesting. I'll check it. Thank you very much, mate.
Yes.
Bye. Bye. Yes, I am. Yeah, Liverpool. I'll have a look. Thank you, mate. Cheers. That's interesting. Yeah, because back in the day when it was the capital, they had the 14 different embassies here. And down here to the right side, he said they have the English embassy in a small building here. Obviously, it's no longer an embassy because the embassies have moved to Podgorica, the new capital city. Here's a bar on the left side. It's advertising the Nick beer, Nikitsko. And that's the beer from Montenegro that you see in all the bars here. So if you buy the local beer, it's cheaper than buying international beer. It tends to be that Nisitsko beer on the tap. It's another cafe on the right side where you can people watch. Oh, you can see me there in the mirror maybe. So my feeling here is it's quite a small town. It's a nice town with a nice vibe. It's interesting because the buildings are all different colors. Like the one on the right side's a bright green color and it looks really, really nice. That's probably my favorite one. There's another building here, a sort of pinky red color, and it's a pharmacy actually. Let's have a look. The roofs are all nice, very well maintained. And they've got these trees on the right side, and they're just lovely, similar to what we have in England, really, in my hometown. And yeah, the trees are just lovely, and they're very well maintained. I mean, they must be good at gardening here anyway, and they keep them very well maintained. And here's another nice cafe terrace on the left side. All nice cushioned seats, might sit there in a bit. It says it's a Scottish bistro, and they've got a Scottish flag outside there. That's interesting. Go to Cetinje, seeing the Scottish bistro. On the left side there, we have a Montenegrin flag outside that building, so I'm guessing that that's the town hall. So let's swing round, show you this street again from another angle. So guys, thank you very much for watching my guided tour today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Travel with Col. And that's Col with a C-O-L. Cheers guys, bye-bye.